Hey everybody, Monique here with Complete Transformations Dog Training. So I don't think I've done enough videos talking directly to you guys and kind of talking about, tips, opinions, just kind of concerns. So like I know you guys have seen a lot of videos of me like working dogs or dogs, us out and about, working at the stores, owners working with their dogs, stuff like that. But I don't think I've taken the time enough to just kind of discuss some stuff. One thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is just kind of like some stuff that I found kind of concerning. One thing is, with social media being readily available, which can be, super great. I mean, I'm talking to you guys now, but is that, and everybody really, whipping out their phones to film something or, catch something on camera, since all of us have a camera on our phone and, post it to our Facebook page or Instagram or whatever. It's also brought to light some kind of concerning dog behaviors too that can be kind of quite dangerous. So I'm sure all of you guys have seen videos of like the dog standing over the beer and guarding the beer, and everybody's laughing, thinking it's funny, but he's practicing something really dangerous. He's being possessive over that, and more than likely it's not just the beer that he stands over and guards. It probably more than likely carries into a lot of other stuff like his toys, food, and stuff like that. And that can be a really dangerous behavior, is resource guarding. And I know everybody kind of stands around and thinks, oh, it's so funny, he's guarding his beer, but there's kind of a deeper rooted problem there that again can be quite dangerous. So another concern of mine that I had is, I know everybody has seen the video of like the dog and the pregnant mom, and the dog's kind of like jumping and like nipping at someone's hand. And the video, I think, is titled something along the lines of like baby saved for life or set for life, or no one's gonna ever mess with that baby, or something like that. So like I don't know that dog personally, obviously, but from what I'm seeing is that is another sign of resource guarding. So I don't know necessarily that he's being, quote unquote protective of the baby necessarily, or of the mom, but he could be, resource guarding over. For our dogs, we are a huge resource. We provide walks, water, food, everything that's good in life, and really everything for them to be able to live. So we become, something great, but we also become like a resource. So, and then there's those dogs that are willing to take it to that level to guard it. This is mine, stay away. Again, I do not know the whole situation with that dog in the video, but to me, that is a dangerous behavior that should be corrected. Because while it might seem funny at the time, it's a behavior that can escalate and end up being dangerous. So an example of that is, I went to go check out a dog that was in animal control that was waiting to be evaluated. I was not able to take him out of the kennel and get, a full evaluation of him until the shelter staff did their evaluation. But one thing that kind of caught my attention on the card was, he was there because they were concerned about him around the baby, because he had growled at the father, so the wife's husband. Dog had never growled at the baby or the wife. So the other thing is, on that kennel card, said something along the lines of very protective, loves his people. So first thing I thought of was that video. So right now in the video where the mom's pregnant, it's all cute and funny, but once that baby comes, like, that's not gonna be a cute, funny behavior anymore. So right now, while it seems like he's jumping around because they're trying to touch the mom's belly, he could really be resource guarding or possessing over the woman. So then when the baby's born and he decides to resource guard or possess over something else, again, I don't know the dog, this could be, something that doesn't happen, but this is, this is what I'm seeing, and what I have seen, is that then when it carries over into something else, like food or a toy or something that the dog finds really valuable, then it's not cute anymore. Then the dog ends up in the shelter because they're worried about the baby's safety. Now, don't get me wrong, I definitely believe that a child's safety comes first, for sure, absolutely. Totally unacceptable for a child's life to be in danger, but that's exactly my point. Like at this time, it's being encouraged and it's funny, and hey, let's take a video, put on Facebook. Let's show the dog like guarding the pregnant woman, or guarding the beer. But then again, when that dog actually does nip somebody and break skin, then who's gonna suffer for it? The dog. And the people are going to lose their dog. Then who knows what else comes out of it, whether it's a lawsuit or whatever. There's just a lot of stuff that can come out of that. And again, like, I'm seeing more and more videos of this because it's something that we kind of humanize with the dog. Like again with the beer, it's like, oh, dog's guarding its beer. No, it's not guarding its beer. The dog doesn't say, hey, no, this is my beer. He's just being possessive over the object. And again, it's not cute and it's not funny. It's a really problem behavior that again can cause a lot of trouble, and again, then the dogs end up in the shelter or euthanized, because what you thought was funny at the time and what you're encouraging at that moment ends up becoming something more serious, where someone becomes seriously injured, or again that there ends up being a concern for the safety of someone else in the family. So I just kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to comment or ask. But again, that's something that I'm seeing a lot more often, and something that I find really concerning, especially after going and seeing that dog in the shelter. It says, loves their family, really protective, but that's something again along the lines of what they were saying in that video. Babies protected for life, or set for life, or again, whatever the headline is. But when that baby's born, once more, I can't stress it enough, and the dog decides to do that over the women towards the baby, or over its water dish, because generally it's not just when dogs have resource guarding behaviors, they guard whatever they find valuable, and it's not always just one thing. It's if they're guarding their food, sometimes they guard their toys, or it's going to be their bones and their food. It's not always just one thing. It's whatever in the dog's mind is valuable, and sometimes people is the most valuable thing, just again because we provide everything great in their life: food, water, and the behaviors sometimes escalate to the point where they feel like that's worth resource guarding over. So again, that's a behavior that needs to be corrected, not rewarded, not encouraged. It's not funny. So I just kind of wanted to bring that to light. So thanks everybody, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.